Hey everybody, it's Bill Jager. I'm getting to the next video in our little series here, and we're going to talk about how to make money online. Gig it, and that's kind of the title of this today, and we're going to go explore a little bit about different ways, different ideas, and I'll even share some links and certainly share the link to this blog post too, so you can see where the where some of this is coming from. But the bottom line is, it's time to, wherever you are, whatever you're doing. If you're questioning what's the next right, career move, or even try to explore some different ideas, it's time to explore it. And here's a couple of different ideas that you may know and maybe you don't. But there's a lot of ways to make money online and sell your knowledge and skills and talents. I mean, especially if you've been around for a while, you've probably got something. It doesn't even have to be online skills, but knowledge and skills that you can share over the internet. Um, you know, it does depend on what you're selling and how you're able to deliver it, but most every skill is sellable online. So um, that's especially true today, and we're going to try and help you get there. But here's a few different ways that that we can actually get started, and I want to just go through a couple of these. You can read this as you go, and the links will be in the description down below as well. But number one, provide online tutoring, and online tutoring is a way that you can actually share knowledge with the world. And you may, gosh, you may even charge for it, you may not, but it's something that you can do. It's a great way to make money online. There's tools like Zoom, Skype, and so on that you can actually, use as a communication tool to bring yourself and others together, so you can tutor and make that happen. Um, it's interesting. This morning I ran into a video from a guy who's, teaching people that are 40 years old and older how to jump a mountain bike. And it actually has a link right here that is a link to that video if you ever want to see what that looks like. But it's it's an in-depth course on something you would never think was available, and and there's all kinds of different resources like Wise and others. But the tutoring is a great place to start. If you have something to share, go for it. Going a step beyond that, you can create an online course. Maybe you don't want to do live tutoring, but you still have something that maybe you could record and package together that creates an actual course on, gosh, even the same example, how to jump a mountain bike. Um, but just imagine if Eric Clapton had to learn to play guitar course that back in the 70s or the 80s, that that was simple and kind of showcased his talents. And what if he was good at teaching it? You could create a course like that, and you don't have to be Eric Clapton, but you could certainly impart some knowledge. And if you actually look around, there's some great courses that are online. In fact, they used to be on CD and CD-ROMs, and now they're all online courses. So that's another idea. Uh, Consulting. If you're more in the professional ranks, and there's something that you know that you can provide to an audience. Um, there's all kinds of great little consulting ideas that you can come up with. Um, and as it says here, getting started as a consultant can be difficult. Tip number one: network. It's I don't think there's any way around that. Around networking. But that's not as daunting as it sounds. I mean, use your contacts from wherever you can to secure trial engagements. And if you do a good job, the word will spread, and you can quickly become a hot commodity. But what you also want is a platform to make sure that you can actually get there and get and deliver the product. Um, I had a friend there that was getting up there in age, and what do you think he did? He didn't sit in his chair. He didn't wait for somebody to come to him. He actually went out and you know he just kind of knew through his network that he had skills that would actually transfer to lots of great gigs and lots of great opportunities. And sure enough, quickly actually he became, yes, he was an independent contractor, but he also became um, really more involved in what he was doing and what he was more passionate about, um, but on his own. And so he was a consultant, and he still is to this day, and is actually much happier than he's been in years. So um, then let's go to the next one. Write a book, an ebook. I think this is a really interesting um, place, a really interesting idea that you can actually impart some of this knowledge and actually use the power of the written word to to convey a message. And what's great about ebooks is that they're not super long. They don't have to be super long. They can be illustrative, and they can have lots of pictures, lots of graphs, all kinds of stuff. But it's the way that you lay it out. Make it a quick read, and people will uh, they will love that sort of delivery. Um, Amazon, just so you know, Amazon hosts a program called Kindle Create that can help you publish. Canva is a place where you can get art. I don't know if you've ever seen it, but Canva is a great little site where you can get artwork, and you can actually create it for yourself for free. You can also go to Fiverr, pay someone $5, $10 to create one for you, create some artwork. And you can even go into these, Kindle Direct Publishing is another publisher, Barnes and Noble Press, Kobo Writing Life. These are all places where you can actually go um, to write an ebook, to publish an ebook, and with the use of a little artwork, have an entire delivery ready in just days. So that's great. That's a very powerful idea. Um, and another one that I think is actually interesting. It seems like it seems like it's been overused, but the power of Zoom conferences, Facebook Live, all these great live streaming services. Hosting a webinar is or webinars is a great idea because of all those tools that are at your disposal. Skype, Facebook Live, Zoom, Google Hangouts. All of these are linked in this video, so you can check those out. Um, but they're great hosting sites for conferences or for bigger, more involved meetings, um, and that can go even more serious up into the corporate type meetings if that's something that you are adept at and want to explore. So, uh, as just to kind of wrap it up, if you've made up your mind, if you are maybe tired of searching for a job and want to uh, really just leverage some of that knowledge and run that with some of these ideas on your own, do it. Give it a shot. Give it some time, but and be patient. But I think you'll find that with the use of some tools like Upwork, Fiverr, and many others that we're going to cover, that you have a chance to actually make a go of it on your own, and the life that it's going to bring you is tremendous. And so I wish you all the best of luck, but take action. Okay, take action. You don't have to do everything today, but it's something that you should take action as soon as possible. If you want to contact me, you can. Um, this is a link to our contact page. I'll just show you that real quick. But if I click on that, it's going to take me right to the contact page. Okay, and don't forget, there's a lot of starting to come up with some, a lot of different resources. They're going to be here, and again, they'll be in links in this video. And that's it for now. Appreciate you taking some time to listen and to engage, and we will hope to talk with you and work with you soon. Take care.